like the trauma is the raw material. He's trying to shape it, maybe transform it.
Thank you for having me.
Calls the entire thing a corrupt instrument.
Exactly. And government itself, he describes it as a legal fiction, something that makes promises, but in his view, always betray.
We speak of equality, but authority leaves us living in poverty.
The duality that is what in turn intertwines the singularity of it all. It's within us, the divine and the shadow. Recognizing the born are essential parts of our wholeness, full of healing and connection. It allows us to piece together the fragments of our experience, alchemize the silver into gold.
Very unfiltered, and the wordplay is incredibly sharp, almost surgical. He even calls himself a wordsmith with a prophetic flow.
Through every word and every intentional verb that you speak, the vowels. In the words of a fellow seeker, I am bearer of water. I offer this safe space for your soul. Lessons over loss. In nature, a fallen tree feeds new life. So your wrongdoings are compost for growth.
Metrics, targets, lists, very structured.
So it's a real study in contrast.
It is.
Words are spells that we cast, and in a way, these things command reality. People, habits, or thoughts that drain your life force. Christ consciousness, not crucifixion as defeat, but ascension through surrender.
On their own journey of self-discovery. It emphasizes healing, mental health, addiction recovery.
And it champions creativity, personal stories.
Yeah.
The universe and the nature of reality. I believe that we are all connected, and each individual experience of ours is all part of an inner web of consciousness. This realization has led me to explore various traditions and philosophies. Somebody came up with language first. Remember, God created that whenever little tiny molecules, and that's all what the universe is made up of as well. It would make sense to say that all the things that make up the universe on the outside, since all those same things that make up the universe are inside of us, there could be galaxies and the universe inside of us. We could be in a god-like simulation. We're experiencing ourselves. Crafted identities known through media. The researchers suggest that reality TV, its viewing, increases people's adopted roles modeled by these celebrities. A fascinating look how media consumption, a hollow shell of a great nation. The Americans have been robbed by previous generations even. The American worker has been betrayed, and politicians in Washington, the pyramid within its four corners representing the limbs and the apex of the head symbolizes the unity of the physical and the spiritual. To politicize our experiences, but recognize the contrast that defines our existence. Is it Christ who shapes our consciousness? Or is it the I that takes precedence? Anything that wants to stand in my way or in the way of love?
Edit that's like with me throwing axes.
Got a list of challenges, of problems without easy solutions. And we are the foundation built upon where they stand. We have the same tools to rebuild that world in a better image. All right, old friend. We got a job to do. Do this thing, this feeling inside, this whole monotony causing monogamy. They think they control the worth of a person. Where's their purchase? Well, their purchased happiness. They got all the money, they got the nice houses, they got it all figured out. Why do they still got to make us doubt ourselves?
Word documentary was coined by Scottish documentary filmmaker John Grierson in his review of Robert Flaherty's film, Moana, 1926, published in the New York Sun on the 8th of February 1926, written by the moviegoer, a pen name for Grierson.
To whom shall we go to except thee? in the same way the Earth circles the sun, and the sun circles in the galaxy. So when the sun set, it's dampened by the atmosphere, and that's when you see red. Moses parted the Red Sea. Put the E into motion, I think you'll understand that. Not to say that I know what is. My point is that I do know what it's like to not know. I do know what it's like to exist in this world, try to be okay with just not being okay. I know what it's like to see things as unfair, but it's still be what it is. Shield of our knowledge and the sword of our truth will stand firm without ill will or frivolity. We will embrace the universe's maxims. Do not harm each other, respect each other, and act with integrity.
States that if ever anyone discovers exactly what the universe is for and why it is here, it will instantly disappear and be replaced by something even more bizarre and inexplicable. There is another theory which states that this has already happened.
Forgiveness is a crucial part and aspect of our spiritual growth as well. It means giving up hope for a different past and accepting that past for what it is.
Yeah, it's God's plan now. Yes, we're all a bunch of fallen angels, broken wings, but we got a different angle. Acute, see, heal it.
What's weight is heavy but presence is light. Frequency from one and only one in all radio.